Hi. Welcome to Flosstube number 6.
6, yeah, Flosstube number 6. Between two whips.
I'm Kerri.
Okay, we're gonna start over. Happy Thursday, Flosstube. Hello, crafty friends. How's everybody doing today? My name's Caroline. I am the owner of Evertote, and this is my friend Kerri.
Hi. I am the owner and dyer behind Roxy Floss Co.
And it's official now, as of January 1st.
Yeah.
Roxy Floss Co. is going to be replacing the name
Leo and Roxy Floss
Leo and
Co.
Roxy Floss Co. We're shortening, making it easier for you.
Yeah. Such a long name.
Yeah. But
good.
Yeah. And there's going to be cute new tags coming. We are clearly we still have a bit of inventory with the old tags on them, and that's just going to remain until we sell through the inventory. Evertote sells all of the Roxy Floss Co. products. You can find Kerri's hand-dyed linens and Ada and even weaves and floss.
Yes.
As well as our bags at Evertote and curated kits and all kinds of things. Most of the things that we talk about today are things that we sell. The projects that we're working on that we share. Mm-hmm. Plus lots of other stuff as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I had a few, wrote it down, made some notes. A few things to remember to tell you about today. Oh, and because we've tried to do this introduction a number of times, Kerri also mentioned that today is Flosstube number
6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flosstube number 6.
Between two whips.
Between
Which
two whips.
Apparently we've ditched.
We don't
the
even
ferns. We've got to figure something out.
There's one
there.
over there
Yeah.
out of the camera range, and the other one is upstairs in Hannah's office, I believe.
Yeah.
Disappeared.
We'll put that on a to-do list for January.
Yeah, but it's nice to have the floss behind us, I
Oh, yeah.
think. You know, can't go wrong with that. So this is our last Flosstube for 2022.
I hope everybody's under control out there.
Under control?
Like, I hope everybody's not setting too high of expectations.
Oh,
and
for
everybody's
2023?
enjoying the season.
Oh, for the holidays.
For the holiday season.
The holidays are tough, right? You know, because we start off the month of December with so many big plans of everything that we want to do and accomplish, and family we want to see, and presents we want to make, especially. I think that's a big one for crafters.
We put a lot of pressure on ourselves.
Yeah, there's that meme that is like, you know, in November you're like, I'm gonna make Christmas presents for everybody I love, and then yesterday I love 2 people. So that's about right. So hopefully, if you're down to the wire and you're trying to make gifts, that you allow yourself a little bit of grace and maybe just give them a bar of chocolate instead.
Yeah.
And call it good. So yeah, we're getting ready for a new year. Evertote is, we are all taking a week of holiday, and in fact, we're starting a day early, a couple days early. Today's our last day.
Yeah.
Today's our last day for Roxy Floss Co. as well. I think you're not coming in tomorrow either,
no,
right?
I am not. Made the mistake of asking Mark if everything was done, if there's anything that I could do.
Yes.
Apparently we have to buy groceries. And now I have to go to the grocery store.
Oh dear.
I don't like that.
Oh dear.
Well,
You may want to go this afternoon.
yes. And the LCBO was on that list as well.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, well, at least that's fun. And he said, I'll just do that at lunch.
Oh.
Bummer.
I have to go to the LCBO today. The LCBO, for those of you who do not live in Ontario or Canada, the LCBO is the Liquor Control Board of Ontario, and that is where we, as Ontarians, purchase our alcohol. Though now you can buy things like beer and ciders at the grocery store.
And some wines, I think.
Some wines.
In the bigger grocery
Yeah, in the bigger
stores.
grocery stores there might be a wine kiosk, but that is very new, like relatively. We're kind of old, like to young folks like Hannah, and it's probably not that new, but it is quite new. Up until only a few years ago, you could only buy alcohol at the LCBO.
Bit of a monopoly.
Yeah, it is, but it's still kind of the place to go if you want your spirits or more expensive wines and things like that. So a couple of shop notes to tell you about, just to fill you in on a couple of things that are going to be happening that I just needed to remember to mention. I am working on, in conjunction with my friend Kim, Crafty Kim. We don't have a date set yet, but sometime in January, February, the next event that I'd like to have here at the workshop is a Biscornu class. If you've been following along my daily videos over on my other YouTube channel, which is Off the Grid Needle Arts, I shared a small little ornament that Kim made for me for Christmas this year. It's a little Biscornu, and it's just, it's small, it's sweet, it's perfectly made. Kim's really a pro at making them. I've never made one, and I wanted to learn how to make one, and I thought, you know what, I bet there's more than just me who would like to learn how to make it. So we're gonna do a class here. So keep an ear out for more details on that.
And there's a lot of really nice Biscornu charts out there, but I was pleasantly surprised to see like Tiny Modernist. She does some really fun ones as well.
Yeah.
So they're not all, they don't all have to be very traditional charts. So
yeah, and
I
the Tiny Modernist ones are really, really great. Very sweet. Yeah, so something to look forward to. And what else? I told you that we were going to be closed tomorrow. We're on holiday next week, so we will not be answering emails. As of the rest of the staff, today's kind of the last day for Louise to be answering any shipping questions. I'm going to be answering emails up until the 24th, and then we are all taking a break from our emails. So we'll be back on January 2nd, which is when I suspect it'll take us a number of hours to catch up. But please feel free to email us, but do know that we won't be responding until early January. We're going to be taking some time off with our friends and family. Bag prices. Our bags in the Evertote shop, bag prices are going to be going up a little bit in January. It's been about 2 years, I think, since I raised the prices, and as you all know, the prices on everything has gone up, and I have to bump them up just a little bit. So the bags are still going to be at this price, the price they are now, until first week of January. So if there's anything in the shop that you had your eye on and you wanted to pay this year's price, now's your chance. Now's the time to do it. I think that's it for, oh, if you're looking for a last minute Christmas gift, we have gift cards. We have electronic gift cards for Evertote. So if your friend is looking to buy you something, when people ask you what do you want, if you'd like to try some Roxy Floss Go Floss, or you'd like to try an Evertote product, we do have e-gift cards. I'll leave a link to them in the drop down box below, or you can use our search bar function on the website and just search gift space card, and that should bring it up. Okay, let's get to stitching. You apparently have an FO, and a FIFO. You want to explain what a FIFO is?
So in the past 2 weeks since last time we were here, I started something, I finished it, and I FFO'd it.
So it's a FIFO.
A FIFO.
Right,
yeah.
There you go. Okay, what is it?
I won't feel bad if that doesn't catch on. Okay,
yeah, it might not.
So it was, okay. Well.
No chart?
No, I got it. I just don't know what bag it is. Here it is. I got it. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Oh, cute.
So, who is it? Oh, With Thy Needle and Thread.
Okay.
What is it? Snowball. The Snowball. And it's a little booklet of a number of...
Those are sweet.
A number of charts. And... Wow!
That is so cute.
Look at that.
Look it. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet.
So, I believe it's on Snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
And I converted it to my floss. So I've got Bird's the Word, I've got Sage or something. I don't know, name those flosses.
Here.
Tiff of the Iceberg is
there.
the
oh my
writing.
Gosh, look at that. That is so cute.
It's a white that didn't have a name on it, so it's probably Betty White.
No, Betty White's too yellow.
Oh, okay.
That's probably Snowy Owl.
Okay. My
Yeah.
cat fur is free.
Cat fur is free.
And I thought the little the fabric on the back side, it reminded me of little snowballs.
Oh, that's really pretty. Ooh.
So that's the first time I've ever
Winter
done
Wonderland.
any of that finishing stuff. Oh, look at, did you see at the bottom? I did 1/1 the year.
Oh yeah, tiny. Look at that.
I did that on the fly. Obviously I didn't chart that.
That's talent, Kerri.
Yeah, so
Wow. Yeah, like
fun.
you, I'm loving Verd's the word at the moment.
Yeah.
It's such a great color. That's that kind of mustardy color.
yeah.
And it makes it feel modern for some reason, even though it's like a 70s color, it's like an updated. It's great. That's really pretty.
Yeah, so I kept those
Love
colors
that.
aside so that I can work my way through this book because I just love everything in it. Fun fact, heat and bond is not the same as fusible interface.
Okay. I've never used either, so.
Okay, so heat and bond is basically
like you can hem
double-sided.
pants or something?
Yeah,
Right, okay.
Or like applique, you can.
Oh, and right, fusible interfacing only has one side.
Yeah.
Oh, so you tried to stick it together and there was only one side, one sticky side.
It was very, very shiny. Like you could see the sheen through the
Oh, dear.
lid. So, so a number of things went wrong with this project, but it's all right. It worked out. And
You
I like
can't
it.
tell. You'd never know.
Oh no, I reheated it and peeled it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right, and then I used the whatever.
Were
shape
you
flex or
using some
whatever.
interesting new words while you were
Yeah.
doing that?
Yes, I was. And hand stitching needles are very, very sharp.
Yes, they are.
When you're used to
Yeah.
using
And you're
a
like,
blunt.
please don't bleed on my
Yeah.
project.
So there was that, and then I actually did finish my Jacob chart. So
you did. Look
yeah.
at that. Oh my gosh, that's so
Yeah.
cute.
So-
That's so sweet. I love it.
I hemmed it,
Oh, I love it.
and yeah, I hemmed it, and then so I do have to. I don't know if you can see this. Those would be my orthodontic elastics holding this together. I know. Vonna, if you're watching, I know that you're very proud of me right now. Look for that video on Vonna's.
That's some fancy finishing
yeah,
there with your
orthodontic
ortho elastics.
So these are magnetic, these little
that is hilarious.
poster holders, but once you hem this fabric, it's
too thick.
Too thick.
It's
So
too thick.
I will just cut it off and serge it. Or you can just use the orthodontic elastics.
You ordered this off Amazon, is
I
that
did,
right?
yeah.
What was it called? Do you remember?
Magnetic poster hangers.
Magnetic poster hangers.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Oh, so it was quick.
Yeah.
It was a quick finish.
And okay, so
and
this
even quicker when I didn't fix my mistake and used orthodontic elastics.
I think it looks fantastic.
I like it.
So this is a modern folk embroidery chart, it's called Joy Noel, and you stitched this on 14 count.
Yes.
Oatmeal Ada, and
It was like from Michael's in that Charles Craft
in the tube. Yeah. It's really pretty. I think
Thanks.
it suits it. It's nice and rustic. It's
It
what,
is.
2 or 3 strands of floss.
3 strands. Yeah.
DMC. Do you remember your number?
I'm going to assume it's 321.
321. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And this is a number of years old now.
yeah.
So
Lucille is probably our closest Christmas red.
yeah.
Your closest. It's ours. It's all ours. You just keep dyeing it. I'll just keep calling it mine.
So lots of fun. I am gonna
Beautiful.
make sure this gets out
Wow,
before
I
the weekend.
love it.
Because right now it is.
All rolled up.
It's all rolled up. This is how it's being displayed right now. So and
Yeah.
cat fur is free.
Yeah. That's so good. Look at you finishing
I know.
things.
So that was stressful, but I did learn from my mistakes. And then, and I did watch a number of Anna Pfeiffer videos, but my
For
little...
stuffing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not quite...
Yeah. You need to really poke it in there with
Yeah.
a chopstick or something.
Yeah. And I do have some walnut shells, but I felt this was a little bit big to do that. But that's
I
okay.
like it.
I'm very happy.
Beautiful.
My bag of, what do you call it? Fluff?
Stuffing?
Stuffing, yeah, like the polyester fiber,
Yeah.
was actually a queen size bat for a quilt.
That's what I used. I made an ornament for Leah for our Secret Santa here, and that's what I used. was a quilt.
But
Yeah.
Fauna suggests like pulling it off in little bits so that it fluffs it up.
Yeah.
But the price tag on the bag for a queen size quilt,
Very expensive.
mine was $3.50.
What?
Yeah, $3.49. So I think I've had it for many decades.
I would say so, because that is certainly not
Yeah.
the price now.
No.
Wow. Well, good job.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so those are my two.
Those are your two finishes.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I have a finish to share, but it's not my finish. I have shown this before over on my other channel, but we have a new release from our friend Ellen. Ellen Reed, Maximum Cross Stitch, our designs go to 11. She released the Swans at River House. This is her second, well, actually it's her third big release, because she did a Santa, the Saturday Night Santa. And she also now has her very own website. So all of these charts, Ellen is selling her charts as PDFs. Her website is maximumcrossstitch.com. And here at Evertote, we are carrying the physical copies. So this was, I just love this chart. Mm-hmm. We released this the day of our second open house here at Evertote. And our good friend Gwyneth stitched the model. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Like, what a perfect Valentine's Day stitch, right?
Yeah.
So the chart includes an alphabet, so you can put your initials in there. You'll notice there's a G and a P. That's for Gwyneth and her husband Perry. This is actually going back to Gwyneth, so I'm going to be stitching my own version. Because look at that, right?
It's so sweet. I love that little lacy border and all the little snowflakes.
I know.
Those swans, oh my goodness.
It's so pretty. So I know the cover model looks quite a bit darker. That's just what the photography did when we had it printed. This is actually a photo of this model, believe it or not. So this linen is Roxy Floss Co. Catnap, and we've got the floss pack as well. So it is called for Leo and Roxy Floss Co. flosses. Ellen does include a DMC conversion in the chart, so you can just get the chart and stitch it on whatever you want, with whatever you want. Yeah, that's so great.
Yeah, it's really nice. And you could make it like super Valentine-y by changing up.
Oh yeah, you could do a little red heart in the middle. I mean, you could just change that.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. So I didn't stitch it, but it's a finish. So yeah, it's on my radar for next year. I have big plans for next year. Big plans.
I'm enjoying watching all the Flosstube plans for 2023.
Right? It's fun. It is fun. It's fun to dream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you have any other, you don't have any other finishes, right?
No, I'm close, but I really only worked on 3 things over the last 2 weeks.
Are you going to stick with the same 3 things over the holidays? Or are you going to, think you've got big plans of your own?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I was going to do 12 and 12.
So, you may remember we did 6 and 6, which was an idea from our friend Kim, who did it with somebody else. 6 new starts in 6 hours.
It's harder than it sounds.
It is. It really is.
You really have to be prepared.
So now Kerri's thinking she's going to do 12 and 12.
But I'm finding it a little stressful planning for it. So, Christmas Day is not about stress.
No.
So I've got a plan B, and plan B might be the way to go.
Okay. So what is your plan B?
Plan B, I have another full coverage that I'm going to start.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I've got a couple of the Nora Corbett.
Oh, the little
winter, the winter hare and the winter bear.
Right.
That I want to start.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to share a few whips what you've been working on?
Yeah. So this one is very close to being finished.
Oh, I love that.
Here.
That was a new start from last time,
Yes,
right?
yeah. So I'm gonna finish this
I
tonight.
love
Here, I'm
that.
gonna get you to hold it.
I
while
love this. I've never seen this.
I'll grab the
Who's the
pattern.
designer?
Yep. Stay tuned. It is Annabella's Cut and Carry Christmas.
Where did you get the chart?
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I've got my little
so
conversion
cute.
chart. My conversion sticky note.
Okay, just put it up so that they can actually.
Oh, well,
If you're interested in looking at which flosses Kerri used, stand by. Push pause. Can you read it? There you go. Asparagus, bright merlot, charcoal, Wednesday, hickory, and green and Barrett.
Yeah.
Oh, that is adorable.
So I did the cut and carry back stitching on that banner, but I did it in black. I'm looking at this chart, looking that it's done in white, and then I did it on black, and it's like, why can't you see that?
Yeah.
So I did pick it out, and I'll redo it in white. I'm super close. I'll be done that in an hour tonight.
This looks amazing.
I really like it.
How are you planning on finishing it?
I'm gonna do another pillow.
Yeah. You can start you'll be able to start your own dough bowl, like holiday dough bowl of smalls. That's really great. Love it.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with that.
Oh, what's your fabric? It's
look at this.
Hey,
Finn. Hi, Finn.
25 count. Yeah, it's not 28. It's too open.
Oh, you know what it is? I was using up. I had those plastic tubes of fabric.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
It's like a 25.
I think it's 28.
Count.
I think it's
Even
28
count even weave. Oh
even
yeah,
weave.
because it hasn't. It's raw. It hasn't been dyed.
Yeah.
So it hasn't shrunk. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
And
I'm pleased
just
with it. Thank you.
one. Yeah. Oh, over 2.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Love
2
it.
over 2.
Look at me with my. No, that looks great. Oh, love it.
Thanks. So I was working on that. I was going to the 12 and 12 on Christmas. I was going to do 12 ornaments, and then I had them kind of laid out so that I could do them like 4 on one color linen, and it's a lot of
Planning.
a lot of planning. So I am going to do for 2023. I want to do an ornament a month.
Nice.
So that I have some.
I like
for next
that.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Because they're pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
A couple of days and they're good. Do you want me to do another one?
Sure.
Okay. So I did stitch on this. No, I'm not going to show that one right now.
Good.
This is my Mary Queen of Scots.
Oh, wow.
And I got quite a bit.
Now Kerri's going to be poking me in the face.
Yeah.
And your fabric is not serged.
Yeah, I
see.
noticed that.
So this is Mary Queen of Scots by, it's Papillon, right?
Yes.
Papillon Creations with Falou
Falou.
Red.
On
Beautiful on dirty porcelain. Dirty porcelain Falou Red.
Yeah. I like
Oh,
it.
it's gorgeous. That's beautiful.
So I got some of that done. And then this is the biggie. This is the biggie.
Oh, look at that.
This is actually trickier than
Wow, look at that. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. That looks amazing. You did so
Thanks.
much.
Well, I really wanted to get the 3-page finishes.
That's
but
phenomenal.
I'm finding that it takes 5 evenings, like a good 20 to 25 hours of stitching to do a page.
That's beautiful. So this is Rosewood Manor's Karen Kluba's Turkish Delight with Kerri's, this is dirty porcelain.
No, just...
It is, isn't
Oops.
it? Got me.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's why I wear glasses. It's just porcelain.
It's just porcelain.
Yeah, porcelain, right,
Yeah.
sorry.
With
Porcelain,
the
linen,
conversion.
and the Roxy Floss Co. conversion. So Turkish Delight was charted for a really bright pink fabric. So Kerri picked the complete opposite and a completely different it's a completely different floss palette as well. But this chart, that looks amazing. That looks
really
so
happy
good.
with it. I'm very happy
That
with
looks
it.
so good.
So I think for, I think I'm gonna lay out all that dark, what is it? I think it's Salty Place, maybe, the dark border.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay all that out.
This?
Yeah,
Yeah.
both the interior and the perimeter. And because I'm finding that I'm bouncing a lot. Now, if I had to do a do-over, I would put this into Pattern Keeper.
Oh.
Because I will,
Yeah.
it's tricky. There's a lot of color changes and it's tricky keeping track of where they are because you'll be finished with your thread and you take it out of your needle and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
there's 2 stitches over
Yeah.
there.
And then you
So,
forgot about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my goodness, there's a lot of cat fur on here.
And it's interesting, Kerri, that your projects are on scroll rods.
Yes. Yes. So I
It's
have.
not just me now with
No.
scroll rods.
I've been converted. I haven't been, it's not like Caroline has forced me to do it. I purchased a Hearthside lap stand long before you guys bought the company. So I had purchased a lap stand from Hearthside, well, I'm going to say a long time
years ago?
I'm thinking
Year and a
it
half?
was a year and a half probably, yeah. Because I saw Ellen, what she was using because of the Q snaps, and I was a big Q snap user because of the tension.
So the lap frame has, they have Q-snap adapters. I'm working on videos for the Hearthside stuff. The lap frame one is not done. Anyways, so in case you're like, that doesn't make any sense. It's a lap frame that you use scroll rods on, but it has a stabilizer bar and Q-snap, what they're called small adjustable brackets, and those you can put the Q-snap in, and that's what Kerri is talking about.
Yeah, and they're brilliant. If you're a Q snap user, that's the way to go. It's really quite nice. But I had the scroll rods and
But you liked the tension on the Q-snap.
I did. I like
Right.
I do like the tension on the Q snaps. However, there's a couple of projects that I've tried putting on the scroll rods and I just didn't give it the time. Like I'd work on it for 10 minutes and then I'd cut it off of the scroll rods because I couldn't get the tension right. The turning point was for me, I machine stitched my linen onto the webbing of the scroll rods and I was able to get fantastic tension.
You also use
I do.
magnets.
Yeah, so I've gone through many different brands of magnets from Amazon. I finally found the ones that Lori, my Crazy Life Lori, uses, and they are very strong.
I'll
magnets.
put in a photo here of the ones Kerri's talking about
Yeah.
because they're hard to visualize if you've never heard of something like this. So think about they're 2 magnets, but each one of them is in its own little plastic casing, and those 2 plastic casings are
Silicone.
attached with like a mitten string,
Yeah.
right? It's like a silicone mitten string holding these 2 magnets, and those 2 magnets wrap around the bar of your side, and they clip onto each other onto your fabric on the sides, thereby pulling the fabric to the side.
Yeah. So
And I'll put a link, an Amazon link in the drop-down box below.
So even 2 weeks ago, I was still cranking those scroll rods pretty tight, and I was using like 5 or 6 magnets on each side. I had drum tight. I'm noticing that I'm backing off on the tension, and I honestly think it's making me a better stitcher. My stitchers look nice. My stitches look nicer because
The holes aren't as open, right?
yeah, and I'm just being more delicate.
Yeah.
Because I joke around that when I stitch, I'm like mooring a yacht. Like I'm like just really, I don't know what it is. But anyways, I'm being more gentle. I think my stitches look better and I am totally converted.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
I love
so,
that. That's really nice.
I was on the wait list for a Mark II floor stand because my lap stand, I had to sit on the couch and it wasn't ergonomic for my neck watching TV. So I'm in heaven.
She just got it.
I just got it
Yesterday.
and oh my goodness, Command Central.
Yeah.
With all the things.
Yeah, all the things. So if you are a subscriber to this channel, the Evertote Workshop channel, you are going to start to see some videos popping up on this channel that are strictly about Hearthside. When I gave Kerri her stand yesterday, I actually took the opportunity to film an assembly video on the Mark II floor frame. So that video is probably going to go up at some point, probably next week. So if you're interested, you'll start to see those come in. But don't worry, this channel isn't going to just turn over into just those kinds of videos. Our Flosstube videos will still be on here every 2 weeks, so don't unsubscribe because you start to get a whole pile of technical videos loaded in. Not to worry. It's just that I have no other place to really put them where they fit. I'm not creating another YouTube channel just for Hearthside Craftworks. So my goal is to just load them into the channel and create a separate playlist. So just ignore those videos if you have zero interest.
So I guess the moral of the story is,
give it a try.
Give it a try, and give it a solid try.
Yeah.
Like, I compare it to knitting. Like, don't give up on
DPNs or small circulars. Yeah, give it a real try.
Yeah, because it made a big difference.
Oh, I'm really glad. Yeah. I'm really glad. Yeah. Cool. Your Turkish delight looks amazing.
I love it. Yeah.
Okay, so I will show you now my scroll rod project. Okay. I have been working on, as many of you know, the daily 2022 holiday countdown that was put out by myself, Evertote, Kerri, Roxy Flossco, and Jacob of Modern Folk Embroidery. And we have been having so much fun this month, you guys. It's been amazing. So I've been hosting the stitch along over on my other channel. There have been daily videos, and I am now 4 days away from being completely finished. So yes, there's quite a bit of extra fabric over here that is extraneous. So when I trim I haven't decided, I'm thinking I might turn this into a bag.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, because we are going to be doing this again next year, doing something fun with it that then becomes a thing. Every year I turn the project into something fun. So it's a Frisian band sampler. And there are, in the full kit, we sent out 25 skeins of different floss dyed by Kerri. This was a major undertaking, this project, putting this together, and it was so much fun. So every day is like opening up a little Christmas cracker. So there's a little bit of floss. Well, it's not a little bit. You get a full skein of floss. You get the card of the day with the chart from Jacob, and usually either a joke or a quote or a poem. He read a story yesterday on his YouTube channel, and it was a fairy tale. So good. If you want 8 minutes of having somebody read you a story, go and watch Jacob's video from yesterday. It's amazing. He's got sound effects of like a crackling fire, and there's like it's a black screen with snow coming. I mean, it's so good. Just go and have a listen because it's really, really good.
It came up on my playlist, and I wanted to give it my full attention.
Yeah,
so,
and it's like, so I was here after everybody else last night, and so when everybody had left, I put it on, and I finished up the last of my my stitches from yesterday's stitching that needed to be done, and it was perfect. It was so good.
I was
so good.
I was expecting you to say, and yada 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 yada. I woke up here this morning.
He put me to sleep. So it's Frisian band sampler, but it's a little bit different in that this is not unheard of that band samplers would have been divided up like this. They're a little more unusual, but there are definitely instances where this has happened in our stitching historical past. Pardon me, my stomach is grumbling. So he had a little bit of fun with this, and so it is divided in half, the right band being directly beside the left band, and then we've got this really fun kind of little mini sampler right in the middle of the secondary band, and that little sampler is now actually complete. So now we're moving on to work directly. Today's stitching will be working directly below this, and there's only 4 days of stitching left, and then it's done.
That's incredible.
Yeah. And I have, not only have I kept up, but I hosted and led a proper stitch along. I'm pretty proud of myself. So
amazing.
Yeah, love it. So it's almost done. I'm going to have a finished project. Okay.
So many people are posting.
I know.
It's so wonderful
The
to see.
hashtag on Instagram, holiday countdown SAL. I can't remember the exact hashtag, but yeah, it's been great. I know Shiloh, X Stitch MD, has been posting it every day, and she has her husband, Spencer, guess the name of the floss every day.
Yeah. Cooked turkey meat?
Yeah,
I love it.
turkey meat.
Turkey meat,
It's like,
yeah.
no, that's not turkey meat.
Although I do love that name.
So that'll have to be a new one. So these are the flosses that we've opened so far for the countdown. And it has, yeah, you know what? It's brought me so much joy this month. It's been really fun. And I can't wait to do it again.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. So I am going to be hosting more stitch alongs next year, throughout the year. I've got big plans. And in fact, I already have the next one ready to go. So I'm just going to tell you about it now since I've just talked about that stitch along. Heartstring samplery. C is for coffee. I love this chart. Let's get it to focus there. Sorry it's through the plastic, but I'm not taking it out of the wrapper there. Heartstring samplery, Beth Twist, C is for coffee. It's not big, it's small. It's 80 by 80. It's not an overly big chart. So starting on February 14th, I'm giving myself a Valentine's Day present, and I'm going to start this project. I have it all kitted up with Roxy Floss Co. flosses. So what have we got here? We've got truffle, espresso, inappropriate, legendary, lawn and order, and amaretto. So those are the colors that I'm going to be using. And I have, I'm putting it on a piece of snickerdoodle. So I have full kits in the shop. We have, if you'd like to join me, if you'd like to join in, I've got full C is for coffee stitch along kits that actually come with a bag. So there's a small project bag with the coffee ring fabric, which is so fun. It's so fun. I only have 50 bags, so there's only 50 full sets. The other thing that's going to come with the full set is a wooden coffee needle minder that Kerri is in charge of. She's in charge of those. So we should be shipping these the second week of January. If you do not want the full kit, or you already own the chart, you already have your own linen, but you still want to join in just the stitch along, please, you know, Beth Twist on heartstringsamplery.com. She's got PDF copies of this chart. Go over there, head over there, buy the chart, use your own floss. It's charted for Gentle Arts, apple cider, dark chocolate, picnic basket, ruby slipper, and then Weeks Dye Works, cattail, and grasshopper. So I'm going to put this up on the screen here so you can see that. There we go. That's the called for. If you have that in your stash, or if you know what the DMC conversion is for that, this is the chart. You can get PDFs over at Beth's site, or maybe you already have it in your stash, a fabric in your stash. Join in. February 14th, again, I'm going to be doing videos over on my other channel. But we also have, as well as the full packs, we have floss and linen packs, and we also have just floss packs. So if you'd like to try the Leo and Roxy floss, Roxy Flossco floss, then you can just try a floss pack and join in. So I'm just hoping that as many people who want to will join in whatever form that you can. So we'll have a hashtag. Give yourself a little Valentine's new start treat if you love coffee. That's why this one isn't a mystery. It's not a surprise. Though I do have another surprise one coming down the lane for spring. There will be a surprise mystery stitch along. But this one, because you know, not everybody loves coffee. Not everybody's going to want to do a coffee stitch. That's why it's not a surprise. But I already have, I've sort of thought about how I want to sort of break the chart up so that we'll all be stitching the same part of the chart together. We can all post it on Instagram or Facebook, or, you know, I don't know, carrier pigeon. However, if you're not on social media, you just want to watch the videos and comment here on YouTube. It's nice to have that online sort of community feel. That's what's really brought me the most joy out of doing the countdown. It's like, this has been so much fun. I want to do it again immediately. So in order to, you know, sort of organize something like this, I have to start doing that kind of thing now. So that's why I'm talking about selling the next stitch along before we've even finished the first one. So I hope you'll join me. C's for Coffee, Heartstrings Samplery, February 14th. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. It's gonna be hard. So this is my bag. So my bag, my chart, my floss. I'm all ready to go. I'm all ready to go. So I'll wait to, I'll share this one after. Do you have another whip to share?
I don't.
Oh, you've shared all your whips?
Yes.
Okay.
I have.
Then I have one more. I've got one more to share.
Okay.
Oh, he's so cute.
He is so cute.
Oh, so cute. Okay. So I've been doing a lot of video work this month. A lot. And which means a lot of editing. And there's usually some downtime when you're editing because you have to listen to stuff, right? Everything that we record, I have to watch again and make sure that everything sounds right, or I usually forget a bunch of stuff, but I do my best. So I keep this on my desk, and if I have a few minutes while I'm editing, I've been putting a few stitches into it. And what that means is that it's almost done. The owl is done. He's sitting on some tree vines, and he is surrounded by vines, and then there's a circular border around it. Isn't he cute? He's so cute.
I love him.
So I'm stitching this on a piece of 46 count, one of a kind Roxy Flossco linen, and we at one point had this kitted up in the shop as there's a section on the website called Evertote curated kits. Oh, that reminds me. We've also made a new section in the shop. The shop has a drop-down menu, and in the menu there is a Stitch with Caroline tab. It's a brand new tab so that future stitch alongs will be easy to find, so that if you can't remember what pattern it is and you just need information about the stitch along, if you head to that, it'll remind you, oh, that's the chart we're doing and whatnot. And also it just gave me an easy place to put everything. The curated kits are where we put the things that we stitch, that we put together with stuff that we maybe only have a yard or two of that is special and just seems to really fit a project. So I have 1 yard of a very beautiful 40 count. It's only 40 count. Look at this linen. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
It's a little more red.
Yeah,
than
it's
like
showing
up.
It's, yeah. I think once I do the editing, it'll show a little more true. Because often what we see in that little box is not what it ends up looking like. So, look at that linen. Isn't that amazing? So this, I only have 1 yard of it. And if you divide it up, that means that I can get 12 of these little owls. So there is now, it's back in stock, Cranky Owl curated kit. You'll get a piece of 40 count linen that is approximately 12 by 13 inches. On 40 count, that is plenty of space for your design. Mine's 46, so mine's a little smaller than what it will be on 40 count. And then it comes with 2 skeins of charcoal floss to stitch it with. That's a beautiful yard of fabric. I mean, come on. Gorgeous. So we have a bunch of new linen in the shop that we kind of Hannah tucked in there the other day. I'm not going to be doing a video on any of it until the new year, but if you want to go and take a sneak peek, if you like Billie Jean, we've got a darker version of, so Billie Jean is our blue linen that we used, blue and even Ada that we used for Bart Dunn's Be Merry All holiday piece. And so there is now bootcut, grunge, and Sky's the Limit. Sky's the Limit is a super pale version of Billie Jean. It's like an ice blue.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
And then bootcut is a super, it's a dark version of Billie Jean, and grunge is bootcut but with quite a bit more modeling and messy bits and yeah, it's really fun. So anyways, it's in the shop now. I'll give you videos, viewpoints in January. So yeah, Cranky Owl, that's my Cranky Owl.
So cute. Now, how are you going to finish that?
So cute. I'm toying with a pillow finish or a flat fold finish because I was going to find a funny saying to stitch underneath it and give it to John to hang out in the workshop. So, because he's sometimes my Cranky Owl. But yeah, I love it. I really love it. And then I think, no, I just want to keep it myself because sometimes I'm the Cranky Owl. So, yeah, he's so cute.
Maybe it'll be like a talking stick and you can just pass it back and forth between you and John, whoever's crankiest.
I'm talking, I'm holding the Cranky Owl. Yeah, I love it. I just brought these. We have only a few of these left. I just wanted to show them because I think they're a perfect January bag. So if you were thinking about popping in and getting a bag, these woodland stags are like, they're just fantastic because they don't really scream Christmas. They're just winter. I love them.
I too love them because they look just like mine.
Kerri's, oh yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that. Kerri matches. And I love your sweater. You see her sweater?
Okay.
She of course knit this herself.
It's a soldotna, but I converted it. Well, I didn't really convert. Well, these were crosses, I think, like plus signs, and then I just made them into hearts, and then I just threw beads on this herringbone thing to make because it reminded me of holly. So yeah,
it's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's really beautiful. Oh, and there's a polka dot notions pouch.
Ooh, that was a tangent.
Yeah, I know. It's like thought. Didn't finish my thought, or maybe I did and I forgot I already said it. But anyways, now I'm done. Okay, I think that was it.
Yep,
I think that was it.
I think so.
Okay, we did it.
Yay.
We talked about everything.
Yay,
We did
yes.
it all. We talked about it all.
Good.
So, any big
Bye.
plans?
Bye. Yeah, big plans now. I would like to sleep a fair amount. I'm going to do my best to wear nothing but pajamas for the next week. I would like to stitch a lot, get some knitting done. That's about it.
That's about it, right?
Yeah.
Now, you don't drink a lot of coffee during the day, do you?
No.
You have coffee just in the morning,
Yeah.
and then you switch to
tea.
you drink a lot
Tea
of
and water.
peppermint tea.
Yeah.
Is
I
there
drink a
any
lot of
other
peppermint tea.
flavor of herbal tea that you really like? Or is peppermint just your
Peppermint
go-to?
is my go-to.
I've started drinking more herbal tea. Like I always did drink it, but I really just don't like water. I don't like drinking plain water. So
I love water.
I try.
Yeah.
I'm really fussy about how it tastes. Very fussy about how it tastes, and if I don't like the taste of it.
For me, it needs to be ice cold and filtered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like herbal tea. So.
Yep.
Well, I wish you a very happy holiday.
Thank you.
Lots of sleep.
Same to you.
Thank you.
And same to everybody if you're
Yes.
celebrating.
We wish you very happy holidays. Some time spent however you wish to spend it, with whoever you wish to spend it, and that you're safe and crafty.
Hunker down. Hunker down.
Hunker down. Everybody is, I think there's a huge percentage of North America is in for some weather this
I think so.
this coming weekend.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, we'll see you in the new year.
Bye everyone. Take care.
Happy stitching, everybody.